coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home. We've done it! We've done it! We've done it. We're in the final for the first time, a major final in 55 years. Oh my God. And breathe. You can all breathe now. You can all breathe until like Thursday or Friday before we head into that final, but it's going to be a mad one, that final. Hello there, guys. Aaron Chandler here for Forever Football DRFC, your Rovers fan channel. England 2, Denmark 1. We're in the final of the Euros, our first major final in 55 years, against Italy on Sunday. You can bet your lucky backside I'm probably going to review that, probably preview it as well. Oh my God. I've never seen this in my lifetime. You know, my parents' generation's never seen this in their lifetime. We're in a major final. I can't believe I'm saying these words. For the first time in 55 years, we are in a major tournament final. It's unbelievable. Was this the toughest game of our competition so far? Yes. Was it the most gracious game at times? No. But I'll tell you something now, they turned up in the end, and they turned up well. Super Jackie Grealish, a few people concerned about the substitution, but I know what Southgate was doing, being ruthless. If you come on the pitch and you're not doing a whole lot compared to other people, you're going to get brought off because he wants the best on the field at that moment. And Trippier just added that defensive solidarity. I think Super Jackie Grealish, I think he could have done more, you know, in my opinion, but I'm sure he'll get another chance at some point. Harry Klein, Harry Classe, you know the rest. Shout out to Expressions. Oh my God, that guy, what, that was, oh my God. When that penalty got saved, I was like, oh my God, please, no. And then we got in the rebound, and I was like, yes, 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 yes. Raheem Sterling, again, Shane McMahon, here comes the money. Just make it rain. Raheem Sterling, what a performance again. Lost the ball a few times, but apart from that, his silky runs were just majestic. I think the back line coped quite well. I think Walker was all right. I think that Stones and Maguire's partnership again was great. I think Luke Shaw down the left was exceptional. I think Kyle Walker's highlights for me individually, in terms of individual highlights, were sort of the first half where he sort of outpaced and outstrengthened the Denmark players. And then I think the reason why we won in the end is because Denmark just... they didn't have enough gas in the tank. They just didn't have enough left in the tank to carry on. And I think they just blew out in the end. But all props, by the way, all props to Denmark, because it takes balls to get to where they've got to, you know, and I feel sorry for Denmark that it had to be them we had to try and beat for the final. I feel sorry it was Denmark, I really, really do, because they didn't deserve it, because they've been through a lot. The Eriksen incident was obviously probably one of the most shocking moments of football, and thankfully, it wasn't one of the most awful tragedies. Thankfully, it wasn't. You know, and I think what that did was it kept Denmark spurring on, and it kept them fighting on. They kept fighting on. They kept defying the odds. They kept defying expectations. I think Denmark will come again. I think I'm predicting them to do quite well in the World Cup in 2022, to be honest. Maybe quarter-finalists, maybe potentially semi-finalists. I've got this feeling about Denmark for the World Cup, but we're in. We are bloody in, mate, and this is going to be great. This is going to be a wonderful final. If there's a couple of things I would like them to work on, I think Calvin Phillips, there's a few times in that game where I think he made several mistakes. If he's going to play the final, which I think he probably will start the final, you know, he's going to have to bring his A game unless Hendo's starting or Henderson's starting. I don't get why Rice came off instead of Phillips. I don't get the substitution. I think Phillips should have come off, personally, but maybe they had a game plan with that, and it seemed to have worked, because obviously we won. I think that Saka has to get some credit tonight, because he was immense tonight. He was putting balls in, he was making the runs, he was making sweet, sweet movements. Saka needs to get so much credit tonight. He was brilliant tonight. Really, really good. One of my highlight players from the first half, especially. And I think overall it was great. Mount did well as well. I think Foden, when he came on, was alive and about. Pickford had a couple of howler mistakes. That throw that went into a Danish player and they couldn't really get themselves ready to take the shot in the first, I think it was the first half. I think that moment was a bit of a howler moment, but after a couple of hairy moments, he did pull off a couple of good saves, fingertip saves as well. The free kick goal, you know, I've seen people on social media saying, oh, you know, if he stretched his arms a bit more, he would have saved that. No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. I even heard Gary Neville, you know, and you guys know about Gary Neville. You know I put a tweet out and Gary Neville liked it. Gary Neville was saying that the ball was more centre. Gary, I respectfully disagree with your opinion. It wasn't centre, it was the top corner, and Pickford almost got hands to it. He got fingertips to it, and it was literally glancing off his fingertips a little bit. But he aimed for that top corner, and Mikael Damsgaard, again, one of my highlights for Denmark. And again, that guy is going to be a real star. Real star. Sampdoria fans, cling on to the memories of Damsgaard, because it will not be long before the likes of Juventus, Chelsea, Liverpool, United, City. It won't, Brentford maybe, if they wanted to get another Danish player. It won't be long before the English clubs come sniffing around Damsgaard. And if they put the money in, it's over for Sampdoria, in my opinion. Braithwaite had a few decent chances as well. I think he's been a very underrated player in this tournament. But overall, man, I'm buzzing. I'm really buzzing. Right. Head on. Final. Sunday. Italy. What a weekend this is setting up to be, though. Imagine if you're a Donny fan this weekend. You've got a pre-season match on Saturday against Rosington, Maine. Get the win there. And then the day after, you look forward to a final between Italy and England for the European Championship. I mean, seriously to God. What more could you wish for as a football fan, let alone just a Donny or an England fan? Or both. But there we go, guys. That is going to do it for this review. Stay tuned on Sunday for the match review of the final. And for now, guys, I'm Aaron Chandler from Forever Football, DRFC. Keep living the Rovers life. And that, my friends, full-time Rovers side eye. It's coming home, laddies! It's coming home.